We listen and we don't judge. One time I got really mad at you, so I peed on your toothbrush. It was at your house. I was so pissed at you that day.
Lock her ass up. Lock her motherfucking ass up. Kind of nasty.
I peed on your toothbrush.
That's a gateway into some other shit. She done cleaned the toilet bowl with your toothbrush and left it there. Boy, that's some type of charge. Assault with a deadly weapon, something.
Listen, we
don't judge.
One time.
You thinking about it? Yeah.
Wait, pause.
Yeah. She peed on your toothbrush, dog. The fact that she felt comfortable telling the world that, what else is she hiding?
I'll tell you the story about how I got caught going through somebody's phone, and now it scarred me for the rest of my life every time I hear this certain noise. I was dating this really toxic mother who shall not be named. When you got a feeling, you get a feeling that something just isn't right. One day, I had a feeling something wasn't right. I took his phone, right? Obviously. It's the whole point of the story. So I take his phone. He's sleeping.
You go looking for dead bodies, you gonna find a skeleton. Remember that.
In bed, and his phone had been like moved on the bed where it was like practically in my hand. You know what I mean? Like God literally handed me his phone. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do what the Lord wants me to do, and I'm gonna go through that man's phone. So I go to the bathroom. Mind you, I was in my house. I go to the bathroom. I close the door real quiet. I'm like hee ha ha and tiptoeing like the Grinch on Christmas Day to the bathroom. Knees hella high. Toes on the tips, okay? And I go to the bathroom. I slowly close the door. I don't even close the door all the way because I don't want him to wake up. I start going through that man's phone. I do my full rundown. If you don't know the rundown of how to go through somebody's phone, look it up. Gotta do things correctly. You have a limited amount of time. Anyways, I'm going through the rundown, right? I'm searching my name in his messages. I'm searching the girl's name that I think that he low-key had a crush on in his messages. This was my past, okay? I'm grown since then. When all of a sudden, I hear him get up. And I'm like, fuck. So I'm like sitting on the toilet frozen, pretending to pee. And I'm thinking maybe he's going to look for his phone and just go back to sleep, right? I'm listening to him move around while simultaneously trying to get the answers. I'm trying to get the scientific facts, okay? Close this case. All of a sudden, he stops moving. I'm like, okay, period. He doesn't know where his phone is. He gave up. He's going back to bed. And all of a sudden, I forgot that this man had a tile.
You lucky he didn't have an Apple Watch. Or maybe he does and he didn't know how to use it. Or do Apple have that on their phone? Because us Galaxy users, damn, I don't have my Galaxy Watch, but us Android users, there's a feature on the watch that you can click and your phone will start beeping.
Like on his phone. He clicks the tile that's connected to his phone. In my hand, the phone literally loud as hell, bitch, goes, dun, 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 dun. And there's no way for me to turn it. It is just getting louder and louder. And I was in the bathroom. You know how the bathroom echoes? It's literally like screaming, this bitch has your phone. She has your phone. Remember, I didn't close the door all the way to the bathroom, so it's even louder. And he like opens the door a little bit. He's like, hey, is my phone in here? I go, yeah, give me a second. Proceeded to go through his phone. But I got caught, is my point. Now I have a tile, and every time I hear that stupid ringtone, that is what I think of. Amen.
A few videos ago, me and my wife were talking about how somebody, a young lady on YouTube, sent me some explicit videos of herself. She sent them in my Instagram DMs. The video she sent me, I did not know the video was there. So one day, when my wife was being Ace Ventura pet detective, she went through my Instagram, she saw the young lady, she clicked on the messages. Hold and behold, it's a video of the young lady and somebody going crazy. I was talking about this last week, but I forgot to add this part. I didn't even know the video was there. You know how crazy that could have been? I had to explain myself for something that I didn't even know was there. I was like, yo, where you found? This is what made it worse, right? Usually certain comments be in the requests, which means that you never spoke to that person before. When the young lady had hit me up, this was when I was doing hair content. She had hit me up about some hair shit. My was trying to get waves and how do you da-da-da-da-da. So I had responded, bro, and the shit went to the general. So it was in general conversations. And after that, she started getting weird, so I stopped responding. Son, I don't know how long that video was there. Actually, I think it was there since like 2020, 2021, something like that. My wife found it in 2023. That's my crazy story. You know what I mean? I almost got caught up on some bullshit.
Today, I received a lot of feedback on Facebook saying that I had won at life because I have a husband and we have 4 kids together. But all my kids are by the same guy. I just want to let you guys know that I would have played that game until I got it right. I am not one of those women that would have set up and just for the sake of saying that I have the same baby daddy, let a man play in my face. Don't never let no man play in your face just for the sake of having the same baby daddy. Y'all be so worried about looking like a hoe. Sometimes hoes win. Play the game until you win.
Well, ma'am, I don't know how to feel about that. Fellas, if you had a sister and her husband was actively cheating, disrespecting the hell out of her, would you advise her to stay? I want to know, would you advise her to stay? Or would you advise her to...
Get a different baby daddy. Get a different husband. Get a different man. Get a new one. Everybody replaceable. Y'all talking about you won. How y'all know I won for real? How you know? I did win. But if he would have turned out to be a crackhead, best believe I would have hit the road, Jack. Would have left him and them kids high and dry. What you talking about? What? Don't be scared to get no new baby daddy.
I can't agree with that. You would have left him and them kids? Come on. At some point in time, all human beings got to be selfish, but there's a limit to how selfish you can be, especially when you and that man participated in bringing them kids to this world. Them kids ain't asked to be here.
Don't be scared to get no new man. Don't be scared to get no new girl. Play the game until you win, okay? Play stupid games, you win stupid prizes.
You could play the game, but I'm going to just keep it 100 with you. You know, the more kids you have, it's going to be harder and harder to play that game. Cheat code's going to stop working.
I will never forget seeing the incognito Google browser. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Finally know for sure. I have it in writing. I had known for so long, but like until you have the evidence in your lap, it just like hit me and I was like, you're done. I've never felt so clear in my life. I've never felt so clear that I needed to get the out of that marriage. And by the way, we're going to therapy this whole time. We're making like boundaries, real boundaries.
She divorced her husband over him using the incognito browser?
Real boundaries, not like influencer boundaries. Like, don't let somebody get to you. Set boundaries. Like, no, it's like firm boundaries. If you do this, then I this. So we had like been going through boundaries. Like he had.
The incognito browser? Are you serious right now? The reason I'm saying that is when I used to be out here choking the chicken, I used the incognito browser. But now, if I need to sign on to something, let's say I want to sign into my bank account or I want to sign into my YouTube account, I use the incognito browser, right? I got it set to where it don't save none of the cookies. It don't save nothing. As soon as you close it, it's gone. Off your screen is gone. For you to break up with your man over that is insane.
Crossed off all the fucking boundaries at this point. And then it's like at that last point, it was like this next time that it's done. And so I called him and I was like, I saw what's on the computer and we are no longer married. Like we are separated.
Different strokes for different folks. That sounds to me like you was looking for an out and you found one. The incognito browser? What could he possibly hide in the incognito browser? Did you break up with your man because he was watching? Step your pum pum level up. Imagine you watching all my videos, laughing your ass off, but you still ain't subscribed. You got commitment issues, dog? It's free. It is free for you to subscribe and hit the notification bell. That way, YouTube not gonna control when or how you see my videos. Come on, people. What's going on? What are you waiting for? I ain't begging. I'm asking nicely. Don't make me ask you again. That ain't no spaghetti. The Lord trying to test me. Dog, whatever he eating, he making it look like it's the best thing in the world. I know for sure that wasn't no spaghetti. It's a lot of folks out here that go to these countries and decide that they want to try the meals of the land and then wonder why you got the worst food poisoning that you've ever had in your life. Them folks' stomach is built for that. Your stomach ain't built for that.
What's your age?
I'm 52.
54. How long you been together?
We've been married for 33 years. We've been together
For 52, she look pretty good.
for like 38.
Have you experienced any infidelity?
Oh. Go ahead.
On whose side?
His side.
Do you think that men are hardwired to seek out multiple women?
No, I don't. I think it's a choice.
Why didn't you go, I'm going to seek out another partner? Instead, you said, I'm going to hold it down.
For somebody like me, it would be easy to find somebody to just. But I'm very driven with family and God. So it's a different situation for me.
You guys have kids together.
Yes, we do.
Knowing that other woman desired your man, did that make him more attractive to you?
No.
How come?
It is women out here, when they know that other women actively want their man, they turn it up a notch in the household.
I think because a lot of it's not about desire. I think a lot of it is about paying for sex.
What do you mean by that?
You know exactly what I mean by that.
Why she put that man on blast like that? My boy, you got caught up with a streetwalker, dog. How y'all feel? Is that worse? I mean, cheating is cheating, but damn.
Give me my f***ing dog food. Bro, you're not gonna steal my I ain't no tough guy. You stole my f***ing dog food. I didn't get it out of here. That's Wall Street. Outside, I'll figure it out. Yeah. Don't take the shit. You're supposed to laugh, you Hey, give me my fucking dog food. It say Walgreens. Okay. It don't even say public. It doesn't say public. Look at it. Okay. Walgreens. You don't have to yell. No, don't touch me. Why did you touch me? Baby, you better get that gun in my face. I'm a Marine veteran with 7 confirmed kills. You just want to kill somebody.
That is a lesson in don't judge a book by its cover. Honestly, I'd be feeling uncomfortable when I walk in stores like Publix. Publix always had security. I'm guessing off-duty police officer that's doing overtime, I feel as though they prejudge people as soon as they see them walking through the door. I've gotten that feeling. I've gotten them looks. I'm not saying the white cops do it. No, black and white. They prejudge you as soon as you walk through the door. Maybe it's me. Y'all tell me. Maybe it's my fault that, I'll go to the store in my comfortable wear. I have my sweatpants on. I have my hoodie on. Or sometimes I have sweatpants, a t-shirt, my Crocs, some slippers, and I get prejudged all the time.
A lot of y'all men is so easy. All I gotta do is laugh you right out your drawers. Y'all be chuckling on my post and in my inbox. I'm gonna need y'all to know your worth.
That's true. When you think about it, we're really easy as hell. Be married. Let your wife get on your nerves. See how long it takes before you fold.
Okay? You are more than that, King. You deserve more than a bitch that just make you laugh. Okay? Know your worth, King. Your crown is falling because you're looking down at your dick too much.
This is true. We was just in a back and forth, and all she had to do was throw me a piece of pussy. Yesterday, she was trying her best, and I was in there, no, I don't want it. I had my nose in the sky. I was feeling good, and then I don't know what happened today.
Am I on speakerphone? Take me off speaker. I gotta tell you about your cousin. Me, I'm the cousin. I just located an ingrown hair. Anywho, so I got my straight pen and my tweezers, and I decided I'm gonna scrub in and get this taken care of. Well,
no.
I got in there. I got it. I felt victorious. And a few seconds later, I looked down and I'm bleeding a little bit. And it was at this exact moment I said, Jesus, do I call the fire department or do I call my children and tell them I love them? Because I thought I hit an artery. And I'm talking about this is going to be real interesting to try to explain. Now I'm standing here applying pressure to the region, trying to think about what I'm going to do. You know what? Actually, since you want to laugh, this will be the last time I take my business. Bye.
I want to hear the story of the time I got so high that I almost called 911. Yo, I was so frost, I almost called 911. I guess I gotta tell y'all. Worked at this job called Facet, okay? In Facet, I met a lot of new people. You know, I was cool with a few. I was associated with a few. But, you know, everybody was pretty cool. This is in Griffin. For those of y'all who don't know, I used to live in Griffin. This particular weekend, my wife was in New York. I think she was in New York for a week. So I had the crib to myself for a week. So I'm like, you know what? I ain't smoked in such a long time. I'm going to go ahead and smoke. Now, I knew that one of the dudes I worked with, he be smoking. So I hit him up and I'm like, hey, bro. He's like, all right, yeah, I got some gas. I got some gas. I got some new shit. I was like, word? All right, say less. So he came over there. We started smoking, but we didn't finish because on his way to the crib, he had called his chick to see, you know, is she free? She want to hang out, whatever. So as soon as we started smoking, she called him, right? So he was like, yeah, I'm finna go over there. I'm finna bust that down. He left the blunt with me. He's like, yo, bro, you can have that. You feel me? It's more where that came from. You can have that. I was like, word, all right. Say less. I'm finna have a party. I lit that thing up, did my 1-2. Now, I want you to know that at this particular time, I wasn't what you would call a smoker, okay? I have smoked, but I wasn't a smoker. So I'm in there just, I'm hitting the hell out this shit. I'm making sure I got my money's worth and I ain't even pay for it. I put it out. I had my whole plan set up. I'm finna turn the TV on. I'm finna watch some Netflix. I'm gonna eat some cereal. I remember the cereal and everything. Corn Pops. I poured the Corn Pops in a bowl, poured the milk, put the TV on. I was watching Malcolm in the Middle. I remember the show and everything. It was Malcolm in the Middle. I sat down, about to eat my cereal, and the first thing I noticed was the pops popping. Like the pops was jumping out the bowl. They was just jumping out the bowl at me. And I'm like, am I tripping? Am I tripping? Then I looked at the TV and like, it looked 3D. Like they was coming out the TV screen. Hold on. I put it down. I'm like, you know what? Let me just go upstairs and chill for a little bit. Maybe if I take a shower, I'll be all right. I have this thing where before I take a shower, I like to let my feet cool off. So I took my socks off and I was just laying on the bed, just chilling on my phone. I felt my chest. I felt my heart in my chest. Just beating hard as hell, fast as hell. Now I'm scared. And I started feeling funny. Like when I say I started feeling funny, like I wasn't feeling like myself. I felt weird, like I felt crazy. So I'm like, hold on, bro, did this nigga lace my shit? I spent all these years not smoking because I was scared somebody would lace me. And there's reason for that. There's a dude in my community that should have been in the NBA. He didn't make it to college because somebody laced him. He had a full ride scholarship to play basketball. I don't know what college it was. Full ride scholarship to play basketball. The whole hood thought he was going to go to the NBA and somebody laced his weed. So with that in the back of my mind growing up, I promised to never let somebody lace me. And here I am feeling funny because I done smoked some weed. I ain't see nobody roll. So I called him, bro. Shout out to my boy Omar. I called him. I'm like, hey, bro, that gas you bought over here, you had anything extra in that month? Like, was there anything else in there? He's like, nah, bro. It's straight gas. I was like, all right. So now, bro, I'm feeling crazy. If I sit down, I'm just like this. I'm rocking. I'm like, you know what? Let me go get some fresh air. Around this time, it was probably November. I think it was November. So she had went up to New York for Thanksgiving. So I went ahead and I was walking outside, bro. And I still don't feel better. They had like a little pond by the apartment complex. I walked to the pond, and now I got my phone in my hand, and I'm like, bro, if I don't get no better, I gotta call 911. And I'm contemplating. I done went back in the house. I gathered up the confidence to go to sleep. I was like, listen, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to sleep it off. And hopefully I get better. I went to sleep. And this is the up part. I went to sleep, right? And I thought I was asleep for like the whole day. I thought I was asleep for at least 6 or 7 hours. I woke up, dog, only about 40 minutes passed. And I felt worse. Eventually, I went back to sleep. I woke up the next day. I felt better. This happened in 2013. I ain't smoked for like 4 years after that.
How you doing, man? Too late.
Hey.
Stop. Don't make it worse than it already is, man.
Wait. Yo, is either all Dillards look the same, or this is the Dillards in Perimeter Mall?
I don't care.
Please, sir. Please, sir. Please, sir. Please, sir.
You making it worse.
Metro, she's running from me. Start them quick. She's in the store still.
You run from the police, you making it worse. Just go ahead and get your charge. Let them book you in, bail out, handle it at a later date. Nah, this ain't Perimeter.
We're out back in the parking lot still.
Yeah, this ain't
Still
Perimeter.
running. You catching more charges, man.
Catching more charges.
You catching more charges.
I can't go to jail. I can't go to jail.
Shouldn't have been stealing.
I can't go to jail.
You spray me with that shit, I'm gonna put you in jail.
You gonna put me in jail anyway?
Felony.
Felony is crazy.
Got the mighty note. Metro, she just sprayed me with mace. She's in a white sedan, fleeing in the car.
Oh boy, I'm with you because your first thought wasn't to pull your gun out on this young lady. But come on, dog. At this point, I feel as though you need to be behind that desk. Because in the field, you're not effective. She got the hell on. And she driving away slow as hell. If you ever worked at a mall, you know people come to the mall to steal all the time. It's a video on here where I told a story about the Macy's secret shopper catching somebody stealing. He chased him down to the food court and body slammed him on the table. He looked like he'd been waiting for that moment all his life. Stop stealing.